What's going on, adventurers? It's your boy VKJ. It's Vacation Education. We are here in Pennsylvania today. More specifically, Dallas, Pennsylvania. No, not Dallas, Texas, but we do have something from Texas here, all the way in Dallas, Pennsylvania. We are super far today from the Vacation Education headquarters, approximately about 3 hours away, up in the Pocono Mountains. And I think we found something very delicious here that I know you're gonna love. This suggestion back here came from one of our faithful followers on YouTube. And today, I'm inviting you to join me. Let's go! And there it is. Fat Mike's Hot Diggity Dog Texas Wieners. And this is at 415 Memorial Highway, Dallas, PA, 18612. This establishment has been here since 2002, so it's been here for 23 years, serving up this deliciousness here in Pennsylvania. Joining me today on this adventure, there he is, he's back in action here with me in Dallas, Pennsylvania, the VKJD.
Welcome everybody. It's good to have you here with us today. We're really out of our area today, probably a couple of hours. So
that's true. I told him we were about 3 hours away from New Jersey. But you know, a fun fact, VKJD, is you actually had a timeshare up in the PA Poconos for many years at Shawnee.
That's true.
That is true. And that's not too far from here, I can imagine.
We were much younger then.
And of course, the hot diggity dog herself,
Wake up.
Ellie the Bee. Up, 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 up. Ellie the Bee. Oh my gosh, she's so happy to be outside. Right, Ellie? Right, Ellie? You're happy to be back outside here? Oh, there she is.
I think she's going to be sporting a new doggy leash.
Very shortly.
Come, next week.
There you have it. Just many new things coming up here on Vacation Education. As soon as you walk up here to Fat Mike's Hot Diggity Dog stand, it says right there, it says, yes, we're open. Come on in. They got a flashing light there, another open sign. Of course, you already saw all American food right there. And here are some of their hours. So it looks like they're open they're every day from 11 to 6. And on Saturday and Sunday, 11 to 5.
Oh,
wow, look at this. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, this is about as roadside eatery as you can get.
sure smells good.
Oh, it smells absolutely delicious. VKJD, you know what aroma that is right there? That is the aroma of fried hot dogs. Okay, because here at Fat Mike's, they're rippers. Okay, so that's how they serve up those dogs there. So you're smelling that fried hot dog smell. As soon as you come through the door, it smells absolutely delicious.
That's true.
Now, before we go up in there and look at the menu, I'm going to walk around here and showcase some of the things that they have. Of course, this is Ellie the Bee's favorite portrait right here is a dog. They're Texas Wieners here, and you can't have a place that has Texas in the name and not have Clint Eastwood.
Go ahead, make my hot dog.
Go ahead, make my hot dog, exactly.
I'll blow your head off.
Now, of course, they have also the American flag flying in here. So you got American flag right there.
To Trump.
That's right, yep, there it is. Trump, United We Stand. Right down here, it looks like a picture of maybe when it opened or the family right there of Fat Mike's. Enjoy delicious hot dogs. If you're coming here, the Fat Mike's, make sure, okay, it's cash only. So you got to bring your cash. You do have an ATM, but if you don't have some cash, but if you definitely should bring some cash with you. And they also have, hey Dad, they have homemade dog bones, $7 a bag. So look, they're Ellie friendly. They got the plain dog, Texas Wiener.
Here, to break it up and try to...
Oh, geez. Thank you. Red hot Texas Wiener, jalapeno dog, corn dog, bratwurst, sweet sausages and pepper, Texas hamburger, chicken sandwich, kielbasa, pulled pork sandwich, fish sandwich, sloppy joe. I mean, this place has got it all. There's definitely going to be something. It's not just hot dogs. If you're thinking, oh, well, maybe I'm not a big hot dog fan, or someone in the family is not huge on hot dogs, I mean, they got everything under the sun here. Cheesesteaks, Tex-Mex cheesesteak, boneless wings, French fries, onion wings, pierogies. potato pancakes, funnel cake, chicken tenders, and beer battered codfish. I mean, they even have seafood here at Fat Mike's. I mean, come on. Over here, they also have a bald eagle, very American. They got George Washington. I mean, one of my favorite dollar bills is the $1 bill because it makes you look rich when you have a lot of them. And then you just don't want to, you know, sail right off the ends of the earth. Even though driving here from New Jersey, I almost felt like we were going to drive off the ends of the earth. We're so far away. You say,
Hi, welcome to Fat Mike's.
What adventurers out there, you might not know this, but this is the Fat Mike himself. I was talking to you a second ago a little bit about your backstory, or where there's hot dog adventure started. It didn't just start here.
No, I come from North Jersey, and
Okay.
I used to work for Callahan's down in Fort Lee.
Classic.
And I used to work for them. I didn't work at the hot dog stand, but I used to do work for them. And when I lived up here, I had to think of something else to do up here because I didn't want to stay in my other business. And
Sure.
and I said, oh, let me try opening up a hot dog stand. And it's been 23 years later.
Wow. Well, being from North Jersey, some people say that Chicago is like the hot dog capital of the world. But I dare to
Not the Texas Wiener capital of the world.
No, definitely not. And
Texas Wieners were originated in Paterson, New Jersey.
There you go.
In 1920.
Yep.
By a Greek diner owner. Didn't know what to do with the chili sauce, so he put it on a hot dog with mustard and onions, and he called it a Texas Wiener.
You know, and him growing up in that area, how lucky are the people here in Pennsylvania, in Dallas, Pennsylvania here, that you brought all that hot dog history and knowledge from there to here.
Yep.
So if you think that
Nothing like a good deep fried hot dog.
Exactly. This is our first time here at Fat Mike's, okay? So let's say someone's out there and they've never been here before. What would you recommend that they would get if they got
Our best seller is the Texas Wiener.
The Texas Wiener, of course.
Mustard, onions, and chili.
Mustard, onions. Now, along with the Texas Wiener, what about is there a certain drink that you think complements this?
No, we only sell regular canned soda here.
Regular
and bottled
canned
water, yep.
What about, so you're thinking maybe like a Coca-Cola or Pepsi?
Yeah, I have both. I have whatever you like. Coke, Pepsi, white birch beer, root beer, orange, Dr. Pepper,
Okay.
7-Up.
It sounds like to me, I think root beer and hot dogs are great.
Yeah.
And then I saw you got a lot of sides too. Do you have like a signature side that maybe complements this Texas?
Chili cheese fries.
Chili cheese fries?
We only use the best, Thumann's. Thumann's meats.
So adventurers, right here, this is Fat Mike's sister's. One of the things that she actually makes homemade dog bones. And there is the ingredient list right there. It says wheat and white flour, oats, cornmeal, looks like canola oil, eggs, peanut, butter, and vanilla. Wow. Let's see if we can entice Ellie the bee with a little doggy biscuit. Let's go. Oh, wait a second here. Ellie the bee absolutely loved her bone. She tried it, very delicious. So shout out to the Fat Mike's sister right there. But there's something else that she actually creates that we're going to get to taste for some dessert. Wow, awesome. Thank you so much. All right, it's over here. Holy mackerel. Wow, the aromas coming off these dogs are incredible. And so this right over here is the sauerkraut dog. And then you got the chili and cheese fries. And then there's the chili with the chopped onions, which I know the BKJD absolutely loves.
And the chili.
Yep.
Don't forget.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta mention it.
AKJD, it was a mission, but we have arrived here in Dallas. Not Texas, Dallas, Pennsylvania, here at Fat Mike's.
It felt like we were going to Dallas.
I know, these days,
Driving through the mountains.
car rides for you, longer than 5 minutes, are forever. So, the one thing we've learned by doing these food reviews is you never start with the hot dogs first, okay? You always start with the French fries first because they tend to get the coldest first, and this is something you wanna eat first for sure. So this right here again is the chili and chopped onions dog here at Fat Mike's. Looks absolutely incredible. And
they're on a ripper too. Ripper.
There it is. There's the chili and cheese fries. And then, of course, last but definitely not least, the kraut dog over here.
Wow. Good potato flavor comes through. The cheese sauce is good. Definitely homemade chili there. Love the cheese. Very good combination. Very delicious.
There's nothing more Americana than chili and cheese on French fries. We've had some of these kind of fries before in other videos, but I'm excited to try these ones. Like I said, the aromas, ooh, man, that chili does smell good. Wow, that is really flavorful. It comes on a classic crinkle fry right there. You got the crinkle fries, then you have the chili, and then the cheese whiz. It is really an incredible flavor. I really do like it quite a bit.
Steaming hot there.
Oh yeah, they are steaming hot, all right. Look at that. Wow, and you can see the steam coming off the French fries. Before the channel, I don't think I really had that many chili cheese French fries before, but it really seems to be a staple at a lot of these places. And I like it because it's kind of like a French fry with everything on it. You know what I'm saying? What did that one place say? It's like French fries all the way.
Since he is from North Jersey,
Yes.
you're definitely going to get the North Jersey fries flavors for sure. Yeah.
For sure.
All right. Well, there's our signature
Side shot.
side shot there for cutting them in half and sharing. So looking good, looking good.
Yeah.
Love all the ingredients in these. I don't even have to taste it, and I know it's going to be delicious. Oh yeah. Nice soft roll, tiny kraut on there. Mustard's perfect, goes with it. You know, mustard and kraut.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, you know.
It's classic.
Well, right. You can put a lot of stuff on hot dogs, but
Well, that's kind of like the all-American taste that goes with this all-American place.
right. I would still like the basic hot dogs the best. You know, I don't know.
Old school.
The hot dog itself
Yep.
is delicious. I love it when they cook them Ripper style. That oil always gives it just a little bit more kick.
Yeah, and we're so used to growing up with hot dogs on the grill. I think it's interesting about we were doing these videos that you got to experience hot dogs a whole different way.
That's true. We've had probably 5 or 6 different versions, you know,
Right. Of the
in
Ripper.
our travels.
That's true. And so you think that Fat Mike's here stands up very well with all the rest of them.
Oh, easily.
The wondrous part about doing vacation education, something that I never really anticipated, is I never knew how great it would be to have all you guys out there, all the subscribers. Because of you, we're actually here, because of one of you, we're actually here today at Fat Mike's. I would have never known in a million years that this place existed because someone out there made the suggestion. We decided, hey, the place looks awesome, and we got to come out here and go on this adventure and meet some of the really wonderful people here. We got to meet the Fat Mike himself, right? And this is what it's all about. This is really what the channel's all about. If I could do a video on just one-of-a-kind family roadside places like this, I would never do any other type of video. This is my favorite type of video.
You could travel to the United States. There's got to be hundreds of these hot dog places across the United States.
He's so funny. Hundreds. There's thousands. There's tens of thousands.
Whoa, slow down.
In all 50 states, you don't think there's thousands of these types of little like mom and pop shops?
Well, yeah, maybe so.
I think there's thousands in just New Jersey and Pennsylvania alone. But anyhow, that's not the point. The point is that if you had the time, like I said, and you wanted to travel around, and you never know, that's what the channel might turn into eventually. So
Just hot dogs.
No, not just hot dogs, but roadside eateries, family, one-of-a-kind places that serves all types of different food. Whether it be hot dogs or hamburgers or hoagies or spaghetti, I don't know, whatever, who cares?
I don't think you could drive anywhere in the United States and not find at least one close to wherever you are.
Right.
You know,
Of course.
you're never going to be out of.
For example, if you're watching this video somewhere in the world, who cares, the United States, right? If you have a local place near you, put it down in the comments. We'd love to even, I love just hearing the names and seeing the places, even looking at the pictures on the internet. You never know. Like I always say, vacation education might come to your place. It is nice yellow mustard. You got that nice fried hot dog in there. And the kraut, I think, is almost like a little bit, it almost seems like a little bit well done. It has a nice, bold, tangy, sauerkraut flavor. Exactly what you would expect from a delicious hot dog like this. And of course, the roll is nice and soft too, and that's also delicious. Again, it's a very classic dog. It takes me right back to the times we would go down and get hot dogs when I was a little kid. It takes you right back to that moment where all you needed was a delicious hot dog on a holiday weekend, and man, you were living. Is there anything more? You're living the American dream, and that's what it is right there. A hot dog in your hand, beautiful weather and family, that's what it's all about. It's time to bring it home here with the chili and chopped onions dog.
Wow. Another great combination. I think we might have had it some other places, I'm not sure, but
We definitely have, yes.
chili, got to have the onions on it. The hot dog's delicious, and you got the little tang of mustard in there. All the flavors work together. Really, really enjoying the hot dog.
Here at Fat Mike's, and this is the final dog that we got right here, and it's got chili, it's got the chopped onions. Sometimes it's nice just to get like the other day when I was with the VKJC, she wanted chopped onions. That's the one thing the VKJD and the VKJC have in common. They both like chopped onions on their hot dog. She likes chopped onions and mustard, and today we got chopped onions and some chili too. And the interesting part about these chilies, right, is I think it's really important to ask when you get a chili of how spicy it's going to be. They think it's going to be super spicy. Some aren't super spicy. Some are, some aren't. Sometimes they even make them a little bit more spicy. There's different grades of spice, right? And of course, spice is very subjective. So you might think it's really spicy, I might not, and vice versa. So I think it's always good. I personally love a chili that has a lot of flavor. I like a lot of flavor. I don't necessarily need a lot of spice. I don't want to necessarily be reaching for my drink after I ate my chili dog. Interesting. This chili right here, that chili right there, has a little bit of it's tangy. It's like a tangy chili. It's not spicy. It's got a little bit of tang in there. I really like it accompanied with a fried hot dog. So you got the Ripper style fried hot dog in there with the chili on top. And then the icing on the cake, literally, is the chopped onions. It's right on top there. It actually looks really nice on the hot dog as well before I bit it, of course. And but the flavor combination together is really wonderful. The rolls are really great. I just found out too that these hot dogs are Thuman hot dogs, okay? And they're beef and pork combination, okay? So it's a Thuman hot dog, and I think they're very delicious. We have all types of different hot dogs and stuff on the channel here. He does say that the rolls is just a normal roll that he gets from the local supermarket. So, but the combination, I think, again, is what you're really expecting from a roadside family eatery too. He also said, VKJD, which I think is kind of nice to mention on our channel, is that it's just Fat Mike and his son here working, okay? It's a very small family business. It's just him and his son. That's it, just like you and me. It's just the VKJD and me, and, well, of course, VKJC and Mark Gahane's doing stuff every once in a while. But really, I love, again, featuring places like this. You know, obviously every business wants to be successful, right? No, it's just like our channel, we want to be successful. But it's like, if this place got like crazy successful, then it'd be a little overwhelming for just him and his son too. So I think it's important that, you know, I always say that there's too little, there's too much, and then there's just right. And I think for a small town eatery like this, family eatery, I think that really applies. It's like you need to be successful. You want to have some extra income. You want the business to, you want to feel good about the business, get enough business, but it doesn't have to be overwhelming so that you can still enjoy. And even a second ago, there was a young lady in here getting some hot dogs, and you could tell that she's been in here before. So you get to know people probably on a first name basis, you know?
Oh, of course.
You know, which is, I think, is really wonderful. Unlike a big city place, you know, this place is like where everybody knows your name.
Some people already know what you want.
Yeah.
I mean, some people, you know, you walk in, the owner knows.
Yeah. All right, BKJD, you want to see if Ellie the Bee wants some of that hot dog?
Does she want some? You're going to take my hand off.
Well, she drove all this way too, and she's been waiting very patiently for her hot dog. There you go.
What do you think of those rippers, Ellie?
Oh my gosh, she loves the Ripper. You kidding me right now?
It's a big chunker.
There you go. Good girl.
What am I already done?
Where do you feed two people for $16.41?
Exactly what Mike said. So where can you feed two people with all this deliciousness? I am stuffed, and it's only $16.41, a small price to pay. And again, family businesses like this, your local businesses, always feel good to come out and support, you know, your local business. So you should do that too. Like I told you, adventurers, Fat Mike had one more secret up his sleeve. His sister makes homemade carrot cake. So she makes custom dog bones, carrot cakes, and that's what I'm saying. These little mom and pop shops, these little family businesses, you just never know what you're going to fall upon, and that's why I always call it an adventure, because you never know what you're going to be tasting. We're going to be having some dessert here at Fat Mike's after all.
Wow.
Why don't you grab a little piece of that
Very unusual.
carrot cake?
Oh my gosh, so fresh. Oh, homemade, baby.
Is there anything better?
It has a very wholesome taste to it, you know, compared to something like
Well,
manufactured or something.
Well, it's giving you your beta carotene. It's healthy. Well, maybe that's a stretch.
You can taste the spices
Oh yeah.
come through. Oh man, this carrot cake is no joke. Homemade, it is delicious. It's worth coming in just for the carrot cake.
There was only 2 pieces left of carrot cake. He gave us the last 2 pieces. Oh my gosh, it just smells so fresh and delicious. It's really moist too. Like, I'm not sure if you can tell from the video, but it's soft, but it's like moist. So it's definitely not a dry piece of cake by any means.
Getting some carrot cake was the last thing I thought they'd have here.
Man, that is really good. For something that really doesn't have like any icing or anything inside of it, it's just like kind of like a piece of, like a loaf, sort of like a carrot cake loaf. Man, it's got a lot of flavor. Like, even with, like, let's see, with a cup of milk or something, this would be really incredible. This is really good. Fat Mike's sister, let me tell you, this is delicious. This is really wonderful. It just smells great too. And the best part about this, VKJD, is I guarantee you, after you eat this, it's going to make your breath smell wonderful.
Well, I was trying to think of the word of the spice that really is prominent.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I think that's ginger. It reminds me of the old ginger snaps and stuff. Those cookies used to get at like Halloween.
Yeah.
So she obviously likes ginger.
Right. Well, maybe her name is Ginger. I don't know. Anyhow, these are very delicious. Fat Mike's sister, keep up the great work. The thing that I love to point out at every single place we go to is the tip jar. And this one is quite awesome. So they got a little, yeah, oh yeah, but it's this bold, I love it, it's right out there, and we are going to throw a couple dollars in there. The boys are doing a wonderful job. So you take a couple bucks and you shove it into the tip jar. And let me tell you, adventurers, this tip jar is pretty full. You know, they're doing some business here. I think he's being modest. Fat Mike, you back there?
I'm here.
All right, my friend, well, we're out of here. Thank you so much again. Vacation education, tested, vacation education approved. Wow, Vacay JD, what a wonderful experience, right?
I love the rural setting here. You know, not a lot of hustle and bustle.
Yeah.
And the food was delicious too. So
It was really good.
and not expensive.
It was very, very reasonably priced. The people here are absolutely wonderful. Ellie the bee got, was welcome to come in, so that's always great too.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, so welcome that they had dog biscuits for her. You know what I mean?
Homemade.
Homemade, exactly. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, hit the notification button. If you love roadside little eateries like this, make sure you hit the super like button. And we will catch you on the next one. We are out of here. I had to do it at least one time.